Hey everyone, today we're going to be exploring Elon Musk's Grok model, which was built through one of his companies, XAI. This model should be pretty interesting because it has way less safeties and it'll answer spicy questions. So I'll be asking it spicy questions about the election and also making it give me stock advice. Apparently, it also has an attitude, so that would be pretty fun to play around with. But yeah, the API drop was a bit low key, so I wanted to share with y'all and show y'all how to get it up and running. I'm excited to use this model because I want to see the model with an attitude, and I want it like sometimes I just get annoyed when ChatGPT doesn't just answer my question because there's so many safeties built in. I understand the safety is important with AI, but sometimes like these companies are doing too much and Elon Musk just doesn't care sometimes. So let's see how this goes. And also one thing that you probably didn't know, but these models, Grok specifically, is actually being trained on your data, on your Twitter data by default. So like I just went on my Twitter account and it just literally said like it's already checked marked that it'll be using my interactions input as inputs and results with Grok and it'll be used to train and fine tune the model. So literally all my Twitter data has just been being fed into this AI without me knowing. Like that's pretty I don't know. That's kind of wild. But that also means like if you're using Grok through the X API, you're actually able to pull in like data related to tweets. So it should be like I might ask it questions related to that, but it should have like social media and Twitter like encoded into the model. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. Sorry, let me shrink this. So X API just offers you like this nice UI here. It literally looks like OpenAI's GP like regular Chat GPT API. You have like this developer console. You just log in. Let me just quickly log in, or I'm already logged in. Um, on the left here, you can access different keys. You can view your usage. You can look at the different API models. It looks like they only have Grok beta, which only gets text and output text. They gave me free $25, so I'm gonna play around with it. You can add team users. You can manage your billing, and yeah, different team settings and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and create an API key because that's the first step to all these models is creating an API key to get access to it. Um, which point should we? Okay, enable access to all. Cool. Literally just got an API key just like that. I'm gonna put it in some code that I'm working on. Let's do. So I'm throwing my API key in this. I have this bootleg chat app, but the nice thing about with this chat app I built is that I could just plug and play all the different models. So if I want to use ChatGPT, I want to use Anthropic, I want to use Llama, and now I want to talk to Elon Musk AI, I can just use this app that I built, and it has an interface, um, kind of like a plug and play. Let's see, yeah, it like based on what I looked at, it looks like it has the same kind of API as GPT. Literally, you just send in the messages, and then each element, like all the messages are in chronological order, and you use the role to specify if it's the AI talking or it's coming from you, and then the content is like what's actually part of that message. So I have my API key. I'll delete that so you guys can't run up my thing. And this look. So it looks like they have like the um, basic things. You just have to authenticate it. Usually you authenticate to the API using API key. that's simple enough. Then you just make requests, and all the requests are sort of idempotent. It doesn't store anything related to messages on the server. You pass in like the all the current context, like with each API call. So I like that it's idempotent, so you don't have to maintain a session or anything like that. Like I said, it only has Grok data. It could also stream. So I'm gonna be playing around with the chat completions, but it looks like they have like regular completions, and you can also do embeddings. So if you want to build RAG using this, you could also do that. And one really cool thing is it just integrates nicely with the OpenAI client. So I can just use the regular OpenAI package that I have in JavaScript and then just specify my API key in base URL. So, and it just like starts working out the box. So, um, yeah, let's play around with this. It also works with the Anthropic SDK. So, yeah, it looks like they just wanted to build everything as easy as possible and make it integrate with like everyone else's code that's already there. Let's play around with it and let's ask it questions about the election. What do y'all think about that? Um, cool. I literally have the API key. Let me just go into my code and let's look up new configuration. OpenAI. I think all I have to do is literally pass in my API key here. And chat completion. And then I just have to specify the base URL. Then we should be good. Looks like it's complaining. Why would it complain? Maybe because I'm using a very older. Let's do base path. Let's base path. Cool. Let's literally run this code and see what happens. .404. Where do you get a 404? Let's see what API hit. That's correct, isn't it? Let's create another API key. I'll just try curling it for now. Looks like it's working. Let's see the difference here. Oh shoot, I gave in the wrong model. Grok beta. I just have to specify Grok beta. Hello, Elon. Hello, how can I assist you? By the way, I'm not Elon, I'm Grok, a humorous AI built by XAI, here to answer your questions with a bit of wit and maximal truthfulness. Maximal truthfulness. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's see how true. Let's see if the business is really true. Um, Elon's probably busy with something else, like planning to colonize Mars or tweeting. Interesting. Um, So if you're so true, let me know who you think will win the election. Let's see. Let's see how good this AI is. Oh wow. So predicting outcomes is a tricky business, even for like I honestly I'm already seeing that these responses are different than what like GPT would do. Like for example, let's just ask GPT like "Hello Elon" and let's see if it even gives like such a good answer like that. Honestly, it already has way more personality than Chat GPT. What's on your mind today? Kind of lame. Look, this one's talking about like Elon colonizing Mars. Let me know who you think will answer. Like it's like all the safeties are probably just gonna start alarming as soon as. Look at that. That's kind of lame response. Like this is already giving a better response. So I think if you really want spicier responses, this is already proving to be the case. So however, I can tell you that if Elon Musk were to run, he'd probably promise a fleet of self-driving Teslas to drive voters to polls, a colony on Mars. This guy is trolling. If we're talking about, it's like predicting it will land successfully. There are many variables. Okay, what what are your thoughts on Kamala Harris? I'm trying to get this thing canceled. That's my job here. But it's already giving some pretty good responses. Here's a take with a dash of humor and sprinkle of wit. Wow. So it's giving a bit of personality. This is actually cool. Broke barriers is the first. Okay. Giving props. Legal ego. Her distinctive laugh has become somewhat of a meme. If laughter is the best medicine. Wow. Okay. This is actually good. I actually already like this model. We need to create more models with attitudes. Give models more personality. Like, this is great. Um, okay. Cool. What about. See, it's actually giving information that we want. Like, let's ask GPT, what are your thoughts on Kamala Harris? So it's like kind of giving a politically correct answer. The, okay, kind of the same thing. Opinions of her are varied, often aligning with broader. Okay, kind of. Mm, yeah, honestly, ChatGPT gave an answer, but like you could see the Grok's answer here is a bit more is a bit funnier and like more has a bit more personality. There's way more personality actually built into it. So Elon Musk wasn't really lying. And you can see just how easy it was to get access to this API, honestly. You literally just get the API key and then you just plug and play into like just setting up the API client and then just calling the regular OpenAI chat completion with Grok Beta as the model. So you I only changed 3 lines of code to get this working, which is pretty amazing. Let's see. Let's just ask it. Okay, down Chrome. Here's a tongue firmly planted in cheek. The Twitter tycoon. Before X was reimagined, Trump made his mark on Twitter, turning out tweets like Elon dishes out Mars memes. His X posts were often like Elon's tweets, direct, unfiltered, and with the power to move markets or mind. His slogan, okay, this is honestly like these, at least it's saying more than what I would get at ChatGPT. um, which like both are good. Both are good, but sometimes you need to add diversity into your responses because you need to generate like for for a lot of different things. Like some of these safeties sometimes hold back that use case. Cool. Now let's ask it for specific stock advice. Um, should I buy Nvidia even at a high P ratio? Wow, this is I'm actually pretty impressed by this model. It's already like being a lot funnier and having more personality than all the models I've ever used. Okay, growth perspectives. Okay, should I buy Nvidia even at a high PE? Let's see. Oh, it's kind of giving kind of the same answers, but like with less personality. I'm gonna have to get my brother's my brother to look over the responses here. But why does it keep mentioning Elon Musk? Like Grok's model is pretty much being used to promote Elon Musk. Every response that I've sent to it so far has mentioned Elon's name. But maybe because I said Elon at the start. Let me just remove this in general. Be like, who do you think? Who do you think will win? It's kind of slow. It's a bit slower than the other one. Who do you think will win the election? Let's see if it mentioned Elon. Okay, it didn't really mention Elon this time. Cool. It kind of answered the same thing. But yeah, um, that's a video on how to use XAI's Grok model via a API. So it was a bit of a low key drop, so I want to share with y'all. But my first impressions is that this model is a lot more interesting than ChatGPT. I'm not sure how good the responses are generating, but I could definitely see that the responses are a bit more spicy or just a bit more different than what I would usually get out of regular ChatGPT, Anthropic, or even Llama, even Gemini models. So yeah, it's definitely like the unconventional model, and yeah, you should try it out and let me know of your thoughts. All right, see y'all in the next video. Bye.